Now the news on CBS 2.
The Chicago River is helping to breathe new life into the city. Mayor Daley has big plans for the future, and much of the development will be along Chicago's other waterfront. Good evening. Garbage and pollution have filled the river for years, but now it's once again showing signs of life.
It's a vision from the days of the first Mayor Daley, a downtown river so clean it would lure people to fish its waters at lunchtime. Now the current Mayor Daley says he's fulfilling his father's dreams to bring more people to miles of waterfront property throughout Chicago. CBS 2's political editor Mike Flannery joins us now with details. Mike, what's the mayor been up to?
Well, Antonio, we've learned that Mayor Daley quietly took a ride up the North Branch of the Chicago River here a few days ago, along with members of a task force that he's assigned to coordinate new development. Now, the plan is to take underutilized, overgrown stretches of the riverbank like this and convert it into something more like what's across the river there in front of those million-dollar townhomes, that kind of walkway that would be inviting to pedestrians and other uses. The fact is that the riverfront is sprouting new housing and new life of all sorts. Where the North Branch of the Chicago River was once an environmental wasteland, new life is stirring. Chain link fencing, for example, is now required to protect trees from beavers who've recently returned to the area for the first time in a century and a half. And after a recent 2-hour boat tour, Mayor Daley called the river's rebirth a key to the future vitality of Chicago.
We saw egrets, we saw wonderful turtles and beavers and raccoons and people fishing. You want to make this a quality city with more urban open space, environmentally friendly, that this city will be more environmentally friendly than any other city, even a suburban area.
During a taping of News Radio 780's At Issue, the mayor told me his tour last week of the North Branch was led by Friends of the Chicago River, who will soon be showing him the South Branch.
We like to think of it as a second lakefront, but more so that it could be a center for recreation, for native wildlife, for economic development. You might know that there's been over 2,500 new residential developments planned or actually constructed along the Chicago River just in probably about the last 5 years.
The Friends of the River have been really a coalition for us. Just don't make it a huge wall in steel and just have water flowing up and down without any nature, kayaking, fishing. You're going to see more residential. You're going to see light commercial. The river is a great asset that we have, more walkways that people will appreciate, just like the lake.
We have a canoe and kayak race that this year we expect 1,200 people to paddle on the Chicago River. 10 years ago, no one would have dreamed of it, and there wasn't a place to put a canoe or kayak in.
Mayor Daley is now very proud of the fact that there are 5 canoe and kayak ramps, places where you can launch those little vessels along the Chicago River if you're interested. He says that at a time when city revenues are lagging, the money that he's getting from this kind of new development along the river is giving a boost to the city budget. Reporting live, Mike Flannery, CBS 2 News. Antonio?
All right, thank you, Mike. And we want to give you another update on this terrible story out of Santa Monica, California, where a car has plowed through 2 blocks at least of people in a farmer's market there.